On June 13th and 14th, 2025, a major escalation exploded in the Israel-Iran shadow war. Israel launched a sweeping airstrike across Iran, codenamed Operation Rising Lion, reportedly targeting over 100 strategic sites, including nuclear facilities at Natanz and Isfahan, IRGC command centers, missile arsenals, and nuclear scientists' residences. Using around 200 fighter jets and drones, Israel struck at Natanz, the uranium enrichment pilot plant, as well as missile factories, IRGC leadership sites, and senior commanders. Iran's state media says 78 people were killed and over 320 wounded. Tehran State TV reports roughly 60 fatalities, including 20 children. Casualty figures vary, and Iranian sources report between 60 and 78 killed. Prime Minister Netanyahu described it as a preemptive move to dismantle Iran's imminent nuclear weapon capability. Israeli officials asserted high-value targets were neutralized, including senior IRGC commander Hossein Salami and key scientists. Residential areas in Tehran and other cities were hit. Iran's UN ambassador told the Security Council over 300 wounded, including families in Tehran. International observers warned of severe escalation risks. Within hours, Iran launched a series of ballistic missiles and drones targeting Israel, in a campaign dubbed Operation Severe Punishment. Sirens blared in Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Rishon LeZion, and Ramat Gan, as waves of 100 to 200 projectiles were fired. Israel said Iron Dome and U.S. forces intercepted many, but some landed, injuring dozens and killing at least 3 people. Israel Defense Minister Israel Katz warned, Tehran will burn if attacks continue. Meanwhile, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei vowed revenge, calling it a declaration of war, and urged unity. In addition to scientists, Iran lost key IRGC figures. Salami Chief of Staff Mohammad Bagheri Ali Shamkhani and Quds Force Commander Esmail Khani. Israel claimed significant damage to missile and nuclear capabilities. Around the world, global leaders urged de-escalation. Turkey, Russia, and several European nations warned that the situation could destabilize the entire region. Oil prices spiked and regional airspace was closed. Meanwhile, U.S.-Iran nuclear talks that were supposed to happen in Oman were postponed, with Iran saying the talks were pointless in light of the ongoing strikes. At least 3 Israeli civilians lost their lives, and dozens more were injured. In Rishon LeZion, missiles struck homes, killing 2 people and injuring 19 others. In central Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, others were also wounded. Israel vowed the operation could last weeks. The IDF resumed strikes on Tehran air defenses and command centers. Iran pledged a continued response, calling on proxies like Hezbollah, the Houthis, and others to join in if necessary. The United Nations scheduled an emergency session. United States President Trump praised Israel's actions as, excellent, but also urged Iran to return to diplomacy. Iran threatened to target United States, United Kingdom, and French assets if they defend Israel. Analysts view this as the first full-scale direct military exchange between the two since the Shadow War in 2024. Both sides claim their operations are targeted, but civilian areas were struck, raising the risk of a full war. The IAEA criticized Iran's nuclear steps, but noted that no radiation was detected after the strike. This conflict is evolving rapidly. Some casualty figures and target assessments remain unverified. We're monitoring real-time developments and will update as more confirmed information becomes available. Disclaimer: casualty figures and leadership deaths are based on Iranian, Israeli, and international media reports. Some claims have not been independently verified. Please comment your thoughts on the recent attack. Subscribe for live updates on the Israel-Iran crisis.